Winter is coming. Winter is coming. Winter's coming though, ladies.
Today in single mom news.
This single mom shit is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me. Sorry, I had to compose myself because I'm literally keep crying. Like, y'all, this shit is so fucking hard. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, I go back. Okay. So boom. Okay. My kids' daycare, I just got school readiness, like assistance to help, right? So they helping me and then turn around like, okay, before that, fuck all that. Before that, I ain't pay my rent. Like, my rent ain't even paid. It still ain't paid. And I was like asking my daycare, like, oh, basically like, oh, can y'all work with me so I can pay my rent and I can pay y'all like next week? No, if y'all don't pay, they can't come on some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I had no choice but to pay the fucking daycare or they couldn't go to school because guess why? Guess what? I have to fucking work.
At this point, I'm starting to feel a bit disrespected. Y'all making these crying ass, complaining single mom videos like y'all don't know I'm out here? You must not know I'm out here. As Kobe said,
job's not finished.
Okay, so you get on TikTok crying because you're a single mother and it's stressful. I bet it is. I promise you, I bet it is. But you have your first child, struggling with that one. You have another one, second child, struggle with that one. Then you get to the third. You see where I'm going? You get to the third child. You didn't think about. So we have to take some accountability. Because at the first one, I understand you having one child and you're struggling, but why the will you have multiple ones? I will never understand. I don't care. Take some accountability.
lady, I suggest you go into hiding. I hope nobody finds out where you work, because how dare you tell a woman to take some accountability for her life choices? That is not what we do around here.
Like to travel?
Yeah, I like to travel.
Have you been out the country?
Yes, I have. I was in the Navy, so I've been a few places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got kids?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I have one.
You been married before?
I have not.
Sorry, that's a deal breaker. I mean, how old are you?
38.
Yeah, 38. Never been married. Got kids. That's a deal breaker. I don't like quitters. You might as well stay single. Probably good at it.
Oh.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh. Wait. What do you mean?
Because if you've been single until you're 38, that means you're good at it. Don't quit.
How old are you?
I'm 48. I was married for 17 years.
That shit was savagery. You know why your favorite movies that involve single moms always worked out with a guy coming after them and getting with them and they live happily ever after? That's because that single mom is typically obsessed with work and her child. And there will be a man that sees her and was like, I want her. And then he has to kind of wear her down a little bit because he really wants her. She's not out here in these streets. Because a single mom, a good single mom, knows there's only one set of eyes and ears on this child on a regular basis, and you only have 24 hours a day. I'm just saying, your dating life shouldn't be the priority if you have a child. I think the child should be the priority. We know about all the influences these kids have all day, every day. Why aren't you obsessed with your child's well-being? Kids are not getting less responsible. Kids have always been irresponsible. But parents are supposed to be on their ass. The problem is, y'all don't have time. You worried about coming on a Pop the Balloon show. You worried about getting fucked. And if I sound judgmental, I am. And no, I'm not saying single moms should die alone. Not by any means. What I'm saying is, there's a direct correlation to single mom households, y'all being so active in dating, and these kids being dumber and dumber and more out of control and more unruly every day. And if you don't believe me, ask a damn teacher. I'm not just making shit up. They will tell you these children are a direct result of all these single parent households. And since these single parent households ain't going nowhere, going forward, you can be obsessed with your kid as opposed to trying to get laid. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, once again, I know you don't care about what I think. So you can ruin your life for all I care. Ruin your kid's life for all I care.
The United States government is so damn dumb.
Hey, U.S. government, you have some explaining to do.
The United States government is so damn dumb. They don't realize they are exposing Americans to how much better other countries have it than us.
So I downloaded the little red book and I made a new bestie. We were just talking about the differences and similarities between China and the US, and she ended up going to the market and sent me a picture of her local market. I picked what was familiar to me and what I knew, and that was corn on the cob. I seen that 1 kilogram, which I found out was 2.2 pounds, was 6.90 yen. So I went on Google because it's free, right? And I looked up to see what would that be in US dollars. 94 cents. 94 cents. What would it be here in America, you might ask? When you do the math, $7. Is this what they don't want us to know?
Trying to ban TikTok literally drove millions of people to Rednote just for the Chinese people to say, look, this is how we living over here.
They don't have to deal with all types of credit checks to get apartments. They don't have to work their asses off just to survive. They live good quality of life. Somebody over there said, you all think you're free because you get to express your ridiculous opinions. But we're actually free because we have freedom of choice, because we have money to do stuff.